Hello and welcome to this unboxing, first look and review of the Death Guard Legion Deimos Rhino Doors for Warhammer The Horus Heresy from Forge World. They're right here in this blister pack. That's what they look like. I'm very intrigued to see how the skull in particular opens and, you know, spreads, I guess. A pack of these will set you back £13. It's the price of all of their doors, and you don't have to get the doors for your Legion's Rhinos. You really don't, especially for a model that you can pick up for like £20, you know, to then spend more than half the cost of the model on two resin doors is a bit much for some people. I get it, I do get that. However, feel the need to do this once, like myself. I'm not going to put these on every single Legion Rhino doors for all of the 6 Legions I'm building. I'm only going to put them on one, and it just adds a bit of uniqueness, I guess. Pulls together the Legion, especially if you've got like shoulder pauldrons and, you know, helmets and things, you know. But if you don't get these, that's still fine. You know, you can just enjoy the plastic Rhino that we have. You know, the resin plastic Rhino kept going up in price and eventually hit like £44 or so, which was ridiculous. So now we've got the plastic ones, so we can get the doors if you so wish. And yes, there is a split down the middle. I do like these doors though. There's a lot of 3D detail in there. They're quiddy. They have quite a nice depth to them with that skull. You know, it does come out of the door a fair amount, more than a lot of the other Rhino doors as well. You know, and if you paint it green, I guess you could always use the Rhino in your 40k force. So that's what one of the doors looks like, and it's going to be the same for the other one. There's just one sculpt that's been duplicated, so there you go. Very straightforward to take off these gates and to clean up and then pop on the sides. You know, you could magnetize the doors if you wanted to, but, you know, let's face it, the whole of the Rhino is going to be one color, so it sort of makes sense to do it for any black Rhinos that you have, because there's, you know, a lot of black Legions, I guess. Anyway, that's the Rhino doors. This is a review video as well, so you're going to see these on my Death Guard specific Rhino. So that's going to be in part 2 of the video. So join me in part 2. And here we have the Death Guard Rhino doors. Not fully on a Rhino. I am cheating a little bit for speed. Of giving you these sort of unboxings and reviews and things. All I've done is just put a bit of white tack there, so they're not going to stick out this far. I just ran out of Rhinos to buy and to build and things, so I've just, you know, white tacked it over the top. But that gives you an impression, at least from the side, of what it would look like. Pretty cool. I do like the skull on there, and you can see the join, which would be more visible once you put like some shading and things on, and likewise that side. So I hope that's helped, but it would be, of course, sunken in very much like the Raven Guard one, which I think I've also done a unboxing review of. But yeah, I'll be picking up another Rhino at some point and actually attaching these on, but for now they're just gonna stay on there. What I'll do is I will just go through a review of a Rhino with like the new setup and things. So I'm not sure how useful this part of the review will be to you, but as you may or may not know, Legion Rhino transport is 35 points. Movement speed is 14 inches, pretty fast for a tank. Ballistic skill is 4, front armour is 11, side 11, rear 10, and 3 hull points, and a transport capacity of 12. Used to have 10, now it has 12. I don't know where they're getting the extra space from, but it's typical war gear. It's pintle mounted twin linked bolter and smoke launchers. Special rules: Legiones Astartes, repair and infantry transport.
It has one access point on each side of the hull and one at the rear, and it may take one of the following: a full mounted hunter killer missile for 5 points, searchlights for 5, dozer blade for 5, and it may take one of the following: pintle mounted twin linked bolter for 5, combi weapon of any type for 10, havoc launcher for 15, heavy bolter for 10, heavy flamer for 5, or a multi-melter for 30. So yes, that does mean that you can have 2 twin linked bolters on there for maximum bolterage, or you can just go for a twin link bolter and like a havoc launcher, or a twin link bolter and a pintle mounted multi-melter. Can you imagine that? But then you're paying almost as much for the multi-melter as you are for the Rhino itself. So yeah, at that point you kind of have to, you know, question the diminishing returns. But hey, it's a multi-melter, has the potential of causing a lot of damage to any armoured vehicle really, but you know, close range at the 24 inches. What do you guys think of the Death Guard doors? Please do put your thoughts and opinions down in the comments below. It'd be good to hear from you. Thank you for watching. Death to the False Emperor.